Ledra, South Carolina, coming to you with something I call budget luxury. That's right, this thing right here, this Elaton 5x56 deliciousness, right? This thing smokes so much better than what it costs. This is one of those ones where you smoke, you like, God, dog, you sure that's all I had to pay for that? Because this thing is fantastic. Now, this blend from JC Newman was one of their early blends. I'm not talking about 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm not talking about 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm talking about 19 and 14. That's right. This was first made in 19 and 14. Now the blend is not the same. They tweaked the blend, I think around 2000. I don't remember when it was. It was just recently they tweaked the blend and they changed the branding on the packaging a little bit. And I got to tell you, I am so glad that they did because I was just blown away. This is not my first El Baton. This is not my last El Baton. And I got to tell you, if I walked into a humidor and I had 20 bucks in my pocket and I wanted to pick me up a couple cigars to be able to enjoy, I know that this would be one of the ones that I grabbed because I know it's budget luxury, but it smokes like top shelf. It does. You buy it off the middle shelf, but you smoke it like top shelf. You want to have a pinky out, maybe. Or you want to have a couple you can share with your friends so that they can experience this amazingness. Now, I got to tell you, this is a puro. What is a puro? A puro is a cigar that is all the same country tobacco. This is a Nicaraguan puro. That's right. The binder, the filler, turn it around, Bob. The binder, the filler, and the wrapper is all Nicaraguan. Now, they're going to say this is a strong cigar in their profile, that it is full bodied and just a heavier cigar. I'm not finding that. I'm finding this flavors to be very full. That's a fact. But as far as strength, all right, we're talking about that vitamin N. It really is not bad. It's very manageable. You don't notice it, at least I don't. As I'm smoking this. The only thing I have a problem with this cigar is that it's not 7.5, 8 inches long because I could keep smoking this thing for half a day. Mm. Oh, but the flavors. All right. Sometimes I've experienced, being honest, that a puro tobacco from one company or from one country has a couple notes, right? Because yes, the variety of the tobacco makes a difference. The soil makes a difference. The way they grow it, the crop makes a difference. Their aging process in the pilon makes a difference. But usually, when you have tobacco from the same country, sometimes it just has one or two prominent notes. This one has a myriad of delicious flavors. I'm pulling all sorts of good stuff. And I had just got done smoking one because if you see in the pictures in the beginning, that cigar with all that long ash on it. Yeah, I had to smoke that, and I smoked it to kind of pull my flavors before I did the review, and so I could make it a little quicker. Not that it will be quicker because I talk too much, but it had so many full flavors. There's some leathers, there's some minerality, there's some turned earth, there's some fullness, maybe some oakiness, some woodsiness. It's substantial. Um, it has a hint of peppery, black pepper, white pepper, green pepper. I don't know, but it's got a little bit of a spiciness to it, a minerality, a turned earth, but it's very subtle. And as it goes back, it stays subtle. One of the great things about this cigar for me is that it doesn't have a rough finish. The finish, the flavors between the puffs, right? Doesn't have me reaching and grabbing for something to drink because it just gets a little bit Yeah. And sometimes when you have a full flavored cigar with heavier tobaccos, sometimes the trade-off is that you get that gritty-ish finish. This doesn't have that. This has a smooth finish that really pumps those leathers, maybe a little bit of grape skins. It dries out your mouth a little bit, but it really just has that nice, cool, smooth quality to it. And did I tell you it's priced to smoke? It is. This cigar, if it was twice as much, would still be a cigar that I would grab for it. But the fact that it is half of what I expect it should be, I'm gonna grab two, right? Maybe I'll share one. Maybe I won't. But this is something that would be comfortable with me hanging out with people at a bonfire, tailgate, at a lounge. It would also be something that I would grab when I'm doing stuff in the shop. Just gonna give me great flavors. Construction, the draw is fantastic. That mascara line is tight and tiny, which means that tobacco's been aged well and it's ready to be out there and done. Um, it's a good one. Smoke full, right? Look at this. Watch it smoke. Summertime's coming. It's right around the corner. Spring. So a heavier, fuller cigar really, um, really fits the day. Something that's a little bit more substantial, and this would be perfect in that situation. Now, if you're a brand new smoker, I'd say you might want to eat a little something before you do. All right, because there is some vitamin N in there. Um, if you're a seasoned vet, you've been smoking for a long time, I think this would still be something that you'd put in your rotation. I know I would. Fantastic. The El Baton by JC Newman is definitely Bob the Cigar Guy approved. And you are Bob the Cigar Guy approved. You know I love you. I really do. Get you some, try you some. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. I'd love to know. I'll see you later. Later, Tater.